Now you read question number 2. Who wants to read question number 2? I can read, but then I read, you cannot follow. So you read, then you can follow. Someone read aloud.
The area of a circle is increasing at the rate of 12 cm square per second. Find the rate of increase of its radius when its circumference is 36 cm.
Oh, this one has many variables. What are the variables involved?
dA over dt and
Yes, dA
dr
dt.
over dt.
dr over dt, yes. When its circumference is 36. Okay, so they introduce one more variable there. The circumference is 36, right? Okay, very good. You know what to do already. So I think probably because every time I read the question, then you are not following me. That's why you don't know, right? So now you read the question, you can follow. So next time you read the question. Okay, so area is increasing at the rate of 12 centimeter per second. So in symbol form, what is it? Area
dA over dt.
correct. dA over dt is 12. Find the rate of increase of its radius. So what must you find?
dr over dt.
dr over dt. And you want to find it when? When is it? When the
When C
c
circumference.
equals to 36. Now, if you look at this question here, they are the same question. The problem is this one give you the radius. This one give you the circumference. If you look at the radius, finally you have to substitute the radius inside the expression here. Now, if you are given the c, the circumference, can you substitute the circumference inside?
No. Yes.
Cannot, right? Cannot. Now, if you cannot substitute the circumference inside, and you need to substitute the radius inside, so you need one more step. What is that one more step? Anyone?
I don't know, teacher.
You see here, you are given R. Here in the second question, you are given C, right? So I substitute the R inside this formula because when I differentiate, I get the 2 pi R there. So I put the R inside. Now, similarly over here, when I differentiate, I will get the R here. So can I put the C inside the R? Cannot, isn't it? So they involve one more step. What is that one more step?
Differentiate.
No, not differentiate. You need to find the value of
R.
you need to find the value of R so that you can substitute inside the chain rule, right? So one more step. So the extra step is this one. Circumference is 2 pi R. Now, so from the circumference, you can find out the radius. 36 is 2 pi R. So R is 18 over pi. Okay. So everything is ready. So what is the next step now? You can see from
Differentiate the R.
differentiate the not R. Write down the relationship, then differentiate the relationship. So what is the relationship here? Same as the previous question. What is the relationship here? The relationship between the variables A and R. So what is the relationship? A equals to pi R squared.
Pi R squared.
Okay. So from here, what is the next step? You differentiate the A with respect to R. That is, A equals to 2 pi R. Okay. So when you have differentiated, when you copy down the values, write the formula, differentiate, what is the next step?
Put the formula
Yes, which formula is that?
dr over dt equals to dr over dA times dA over dt.
Okay, you can do something like that. Or I still continue with the formula just now. dA dt, dA dr, dr dt. I still use the same formula, but if you want to use the way that you told me just now, can also. But I use back the same formula. This time, the dA dt is known. Okay, in our previous question, you have to find dA dt. But this time, the dA dt is given 12. So you put inside here 12, right? Then dA dr, you also know. How much is it, dA dr? This one, 2 pi r. So you put in 2 pi r. dr dt or dr dt is what you are asked to find. So you just copy back lah, dr dt. So the pi and pi can cancel. Then how much is the r? How much is the r? You found out here already.
18
R
over
is
pi.
18 over pi, then you put inside. You see, earlier on they give us the C, we don't know R. So you have to find out the R and put inside. So put inside, cancel, become 36. 36 bring over the other side, cancel, cancel, 1 over 3. Now, can you describe to me in words, like just now here, in words, what is the meaning of the R dt? The R dt is positive 1 over 3. So what does that mean?
Increasing by 1 over 3. The
What
rate
is
of the rate
increasing
of
by
the rate of change of its radius.
correct. Rate of change of radius is, it is increasing by 1 over 3 centimeter per second, right? So the radius increases by 1/3 centimeter per second. Oh, so far, any questions? Any question?
No, teacher.
No, can understand. So can you tell me what are the steps that you need to do before when you are solving this type of problem? Can you tell me what are the steps that you're going to take?
Identify the variables
Correct.
involved and then list out the rate and values.
Yes.
Write down the relationship and
Yes.
then differentiate the relation. Quote the formula and then substitute in the values listed earlier to solve the equation.
Okay, right. So these are the steps. So now I move to another question.